there, Ghosts. This is Will with another Ghost Recon Breakpoint video, and we are reviewing the Scorpio Scout Quiet. Now, this rifle doesn't really, it doesn't seem too different from the Scorpio Scout, aside from the cosmetic differences. If you can compare it to, now I do have a pretty beefy Scorpio here somewhere, oh, right here. It's got a few bonuses here. It's got slightly less recoil, and actually, here, let's do this real quick. And its handling is a little better. I actually have this one with a slightly higher handling, but its handling is a little better. Otherwise, it's really comparable stats-wise. So let's go ahead and let's swap these back around here. Let's go ahead and start out with the range test. So we're shooting out at 400 meters, like usual for all of our DMRs. Okay. So let's go see where we landed on that. So there we can see the bullet drop. That is pretty comparable to the Scorpio Scout itself, which will have the comparison chart up of all the DMRs I reviewed in my quick run through on bullet drop and damage tests in a previous video. But so nothing really super special. Now, given its name, we basically are hoping that it's actually a stealthier sniper rifle. Now, some things are going to be hard to test. If you remember from my Scorpio Scout review video, we could not actually get close enough to the enemy to actually test its detection range properly. Suppressed. Now, unsuppressed obviously is no problem because we're shooting from a longer range. So we're going to do this here. I forgot to actually draw this out here, so Q. But its detection range was 202 meters, unsuppressed, which really is in line with other sniper rifles we've tested. This is a higher capacity rifle. It does shoot the 338. I've got a lot of roamers, but not a lot of fixed enemies here. I'm not doing it on those guys. So I guess probably these folks over here are going to be our best bet for doing our detection range tests. So here's what we're going to do. I guess it would help if I actually mark someone, huh? So let's get that done. Now I am going to take out that drone really quick here, if I can see it. That's really weird, I don't see the drone flying here. There it is. So, alright. Go ahead and shoot that drone. We'll let them wonder what's going on for a bit while we get out at about 205 meters. We'll start at 205 and creep in from there. So, alright. So we're going to reload here. Actually, you know what? I may take out that commander too. Just to... no, we'll leave him. He'll be fine. So we're going to pull off my suppressor here. And wait for the heat to die down, as they say. And while we wait for the heat to die down, let's talk a little bit. Oh, there we go. No, we'll just wait for them to move back their spots. While we wait for that to happen, I want to plug ClassicWFL.com again. That is my website where you can find t-shirts, art, music, photography, and more, featuring my blog, which covers a wide variety of topics. And I am currently redesigning the site as we talk right now. Actually, this week I have been doing a lot of development work on coding a custom WordPress theme for it. So if you are interested in WordPress theme development and would like to see how that's done and look at some of the code concepts I present in it, check out my site, because by New Year, hopefully, I will be launching it. So, alright, we're at 205 meters. We're unsuppressed. Let me double check. Yeah, the suppressor's been removed, so we're going to shoot and see what happens. No reaction. From these guys, at least. We're going to go 203. No reaction. And 202. Nothing. 201. Okay, so that is kind of a ding there for the Scorpio Scout Quiet. Right, now these guys are going to come around here and try and check me out. We don't want that. I'm not too worried about them. So we're going to go ahead and switch back here. Pop on the suppressor. And we're going to start creeping up on these guys. But, you know, I tell you what, one thing we're going to do here. I'm going to take these two out. And let him cool down. Just to make things a little easier. Try and creep up on this one guy here. Now, you may have already seen my comparison video, so you already know what the damage is going to be like, and we're just going to confirm those damages. But I'm going to avoid commenting on that. It's so hard not to. Avoid commenting on it for those who are interested in a dedicated video on the Scorpio Scout Quiet.
Guys, heads up, keep an eye out. We got enemy activity in the area.
I'm just going to keep on trying to creep closer to this guy here. There we go. Now he's going to return back to his regular state and go back to your location. We know we at least need to get within 21 meters of this guy. Of course, he's facing that way, jerk. Because we want to be behind him. It'll reduce our chances of being spotted.
They're gone. It's quiet now.
Okay. So we're out here at 21 meters.
What?
Oh, and he already heard it, so that's
Hey, how
crazy.
strange is that? Let's go look.
Okay, so we're going to try this further out now. Thank goodness for tall grass, right, guys?
Not a damn thing so far. Continuing the search.
I'm just going to go ahead and sit here and wait.
I guess it was
Yeah,
nothing
we're fine.
after all.
Alright, so we're going to go out to 25 and then creep up from there. Okay. Man, he still heard it there at 25 too. That's
Hey, how strange is
insane.
that? Let's go look.
Okay,
I got nothing. I haven't seen anything yet.
so it's not really earning its moniker of the Quiet, is it? Because we know the Scorpio Scout itself is 21 meters. At like you could be within 21 meters. I still couldn't get close enough to test in my previous testing.
I'll keep looking. You know what? That's enough of that.
So. Alright, so we're going to try it at 30 meters, and then we'll creep in. Okay, no reaction. There's 29. 29 meters. You gotta be...
Wait, how strange is that?
Alright, let's just shoot him. So, 29 meters suppressed is the detection range for Scorpio Scout Quiet versus less than 21 for the Scorpio Scout. That just doesn't make sense. So, let's go on and confirm my damage testing here. Dead Horse Swamp Bivouac. So, let's deploy a bivouac. And get ourselves the proper vehicle for our testing. Now, before recording this, I actually did just record a video based on a comment by another Breakpoint fan who saw my videos and was concerned about my damage testing methodology. He was concerned about damage over range, and so I did some testing on that. And just so you know, I can confirm the damage over range thing in every sniper rifle I tested, which includes the TAC 50, Scorpio, Scorpio Scout, and the Recon A1. In all my testing, the damage remained the same up to 500 meters approximately. So that's just something to keep in mind there. It's really not that big of a difference, but all right, let's get to shooting here, folks. Yep, and that confirms earlier results. It's 19 shots. So, that's not great. Let's run back to the bivouac here. I'll have the comparison chart for bullet drop and damage pulled up just so you can see that for the DMRs at 400 meters. And let's talk about this. So you're looking at the chart, you're seeing everything here, and you're like, well, really, what is the advantage of the Scorpio Scout Quiet? It's in fact very disadvantageous. You know, it's got slightly better recoil, slightly better handling, just slightly. But it's honestly not worth it in my experience. If you're taking a Scorpio Scout Quiet, you're better off just taking the Scorpio Scout, especially regarding detection range. Now, good rolls that if you're someone who really cares about aesthetics and likes the wrapped look and the camo pattern on it, sure, go ahead and use it. Because the best use for DMRs like the Scorpio Scout and Scorpio Scout Quiet, in my experience, are essentially as a supplemental DMR to your primary weapon, which would be like an assault rifle or an SMG. If you're playing Panther Assault or Meta Class or anything like that, excuse me, DMR is what you want. And Scorpio Scout is actually the best, in my opinion, for that. Once again, it's all about personal taste. But if you like the way the Scorpio Scout Quiet looks, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, I mean, there's really no advantage to it. It's just prettier. It does less damage overall, has the same rate of fire, same reload speed as Scorpio Scout itself, and the range should be about the same, but it doesn't have the damage. With Scorpio Scout, you can take pretty much any standard bad guy and even some wolves with a single body shot. It does that much damage. It does almost twice the damage of the Scorpio Scout Quiet, and it's on par with weapons like the HTI, the MH2, and the TAC-50. It's on the lower end of the damage spectrum for those, but it is on the higher end of damage overall. When talking about DMRs, it's actually the highest damage DMR in the game. Its rate of fire makes it just a really great versatile DMR for both long and mid-range. You can throw the G28 scope on it, the dual range scope. You have a really versatile one weapon to rule them all. Just because its rate of fire plus its damage and its recoil. Scorpio Scout Quiet does not have that. It's just its only real bonus that's tangible in game is it's pretty, and so not that great of a DMR in my opinion. You're much better off with Scorpio Scout itself versus the Scorpio Scout Quiet. So, alright ghosts, that's all I got for you. Really not a lot to talk about with the Scorpio Scout Quiet, but I wanted to go ahead and toss it on there since I just reviewed the Scorpio Scout. We will have more DMR reviews coming soon, and other videos. So, keep an eye out. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. And don't forget to like, share, sub, comment. Check out my website, classicwfl.com. All that jazz. So, alright ghosts. I'll talk to you later, and if you're lucky, maybe you'll see me in Erewhon.